everybody, coming at you faster than the Ryan Express and sweeter than apple pie a la mode. This is Swag IQ, the daily game show where you can win big money from the comfort of your phone. I'm your host, Devin Howard, and you know what to call me from here on out, the Swag Queen. Hello to the 17,000 of you looking to win big bucks with us today. Happy Pie Day. I hope you've got yourself a slice of your favorite pie, and I hope you've got your thinking caps on. All right, before we jump in, let's just go over how the game works. I'm going to ask you 10 multiple choice questions, and you'll have 10 seconds to answer each one by tapping your choice. Get it right, you're moving on. Get it wrong, you're out of the running. Make it to the end, and you split the prize money with whoever is left. And today, we've got $1,080 on the line. Let's just take a moment of silence for that $1,080. What can you buy with that? That's such a huge amount of money. Okay, so that prize is paid out in the form of points called SB, the digital currency you redeem for cash and free gift cards at swagbucks.com. If nobody wins today's prize, it'll roll over to the next game, and you can make the next grand prize even bigger by inviting more people to play after this game. Plus, in the month of March, for every new Swag IQ player you refer that verifies their phone number, you'll get a 25 SB bonus. And whoever gets the most people to sign up will get 10,000 SB, which is worth $100. It's easy money, $100. Just invite your friends, send out those invites. All right, and here's some even more good news. Even if you're eliminated, you can still earn SB throughout the game by correctly answering specific questions with a star next to them. Once per game, after you get a question wrong, you have the option to use your SB to immediately rejoin, giving you another shot at that grand prize. The further along in the game you are, the more SB it takes to rejoin. And if you don't have enough SB to rejoin today, don't even worry about it. You can stockpile them for the future. Just be sure that you stick around until the end of the game so you can claim all those SB you earned, okay? So don't close out of the app if you get a question wrong. Stick around and keep collecting those SBs, all right? Okay, well, we know the rules. That means there is nothing left to do but get rid of the comments. You don't need them there. That chat is just one big ass distraction. Ice this cake and get to question number 1. Here it is, Q1. What is the symbol for potassium on the periodic table? That print symbol, some wingdings, or K? I personally get a lot of potassium in my diet because I eat a lot of things like bananas and avocado, but you can also find it in yogurt and clams, and it helps your muscles work right. And on the periodic table, potassium is represented by the letter K. 17,397 of you answered that one right. We lost 303 of you to that print symbol. So that print symbol is off the periodic table, and according to my roommate, it's also off the table for things that we can name future pets that we may have. Unfortunate, because I think that would make a really great name. Oh, I see those rejoin numbers going up, so if you got that question wrong, but you want to keep playing along for a shot at that grand prize, make sure you rejoin. We've got 420 of you who have rejoined the game so far. Impressive. Are you ready for the next question? All right, here it is, Q2. What is Barbie's last name? Stallone, Roberts, or Barberson Man? Some other little known facts about Barbie. She was born March 9th, 1959 in a place called Willows, Wisconsin, which does not even exist. And yes, Barbie has a last name. She's an astronaut, a disco dancer, a high-powered executive, a fashion icon, and a Roberts. And that's her last name. 14,000 of you must be big fans of Barbie because you got that one right. That's very impressive. Barbie had a very interesting life. Let's talk about her boyfriend for a second, shall we? Ken. So Ken's last name is Carson. He has no middle name since he lost it in a poker game with a G.I. Joe and Optimus Prime. Bad move, Ken. All right, 1,600 of you have rejoined. That's incredible. Let's just get into the next question. It's worth a bonus SB. Are you ready for it? Here it is, Q3. The researcher who calculated pi to its 2 quadrillionth digit worked for which tech firm? Google, Microsoft, or Yahoo? In 2010, researcher Nicholas Shea programmed 1,000 computers to calculate pi out to 2 quadrillion decimal places, and he used an approach developed by Google, but he was working for Yahoo at the time. 1,200 of you knew that one, but wow, we lost 9,000 of you to Microsoft and 4,600 of you to Google. Wow, that's a lot of people. Those aren't the right answers this time, but if you want to rejoin, which I see a lot of you do, 2,500 of you, in fact, want to rejoin. That is incredible. You should do so now. If you don't have enough points to rejoin today, just keep playing to collect those SBs. All right, so it also took 10 years for anyone to break the record of Colin Percival's finding the quadrillionth digit. And I'm going to reveal digit number 3 quadrillion right now. It is 7. Well, probably. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I did fall asleep, but I got to 3.14159 before I fell asleep. And you guys don't sleep on this one. This next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Are you ready for it? Be awake. Here it is, Q4. Which of these celebrities did not pass away in the same year as the other 2? Leslie Nielsen, Corey Haim, or Billy Mays? My favorite thing is when the internet decides a celebrity has passed away. If the World Wide Web were always right, Macaulay Culkin would have died about 4 times now. But it is true, every year we do lose more and more celebrities. It's very sad. In 2010, 2 of these stars faded away: Frank Drebin himself, Leslie Nielsen, and teen idol Corey Haim. Billy Mays had passed away a year earlier in 2009. 1,400 of you answered that one right. We lost 1,300 to Corey Haim and 1,200 to Leslie Nielsen. Not the right answers this time, but that's okay because you can keep collecting those SBs, or if you have enough SBs to rejoin, you should do it. I really recommend it because we're almost halfway through the game. That means you're so close to getting that grand prize. So Billy may be gone, but his partner, Anthony Sullivan, continued his legacy, pitching OxyClean, Kaboom, and other As Seen on TV products in his place. You guys remember all those infomercials? Okay, this next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is, Q5. In what month of 1990 was the film The Hunt for Red October released? October, July, or March? The Hunt for Red October, about a renegade Russian submarine seeking to defect, features Sean Connery doing the best worst Russian accent in history. And the film was released in the month of March. 362 of you must be really big The Hunt for Red October fans because you knew the answer to that one. I am very impressed by that. We lost 517 to October and 816 to July. You guys, not the right one this time, but it's okay. I know I've been reminding you. You can rejoin. 43 of you have rejoined already, or just keep playing to collect the SBs. So it does seem like Sean Connery is at his best when his character just has the standard Sean Connery accent, where it sounds like your mouth is always half full of water or something. I would do the impression, but it's going to be really bad, so I'm going to save myself the embarrassment. And let's just rush on into the next question. Here it is. Q6. Which of these actors has played Reverend Billy Graham? Martin Landau, Josh Turner, or Armie Hammer? In the 2008 movie Billy, The Early Years, a young Billy Graham was played by a young actor who would go on to play the Lone Ranger and help reboot The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's Armie Hammer. 86 of you answered that one right, but wow, we lost 201 of you to Martin Landau and 123 of you to Josh Turner. Wow, those are not correct this time. The answer is Armie Hammer. And my favorite Armie Hammer performance was as the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network. And not a lot of people know this, but he is such a dedicated actor that he had himself cloned just for that role. I mean, that is crazy, so impressive, such dedication. Okay, if you're playing along for those SBs, you wanna pay attention because this next question is worth 2 bonus SB. Here it is, Q7. Which Journey song came out first? Don't Stop Believin', Only the Young, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. Just a little motivational note for you, my swag family. Don't stop believing in yourself right now. You're so close to the end. And Don't Stop Believin' is definitely their most famous song, and it hit the scene in 1981 on their album Escape. But before that, 1979's album Evolution featured the single Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin', and 41 of you are gonna be lovin', touchin', and squeezing yourselves because you got that one right. 41 of you got that one right. That means 41 are going into the next question, unless, of course, you choose to rejoin, which you totally should. Listen to the Swag Queen because I know what's up. Rejoin the game. One person has rejoined. Cool. Good for you. Let's move on. So Journey made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2017, and the current lead singer is Arnel Pineda, who was previously the lead singer of a Journey cover band. And he sounds a lot like Steve Perry. It's very cool. This next question is worth 2 bonus SB. Here it is. Q8. How many total points were scored in the lowest scoring Super Bowl? 21, 28, or 25? If you're anything like me, you watch the Super Bowl just for the halftime show and the commercials, but I'm hoping that some of you pay attention to the game because then you might know the answer to this one. We're talking about Super Bowl VII, which saw Miami take on Washington right here in Los Angeles. The final score of that game, Miami 14, Washington 7, which means a total of 21 points were scored, and 23 of you are true Super Bowl fans because you answered that one right. Wow, good for you. And we lost about 50 of you to, I think about 50 of you to the other options. Those were not the right answers. Of course, you can rejoin. That season, the Miami Dolphins went 17-0, making them the only undefeated team in NFL history, a record that was matched only by the Cleveland Browns, who finished the 2017 season with a record of 0-16. And yes, there was a parade. It was funny, and it was sad. All right, we're almost to the end of the road. We have made it so far. What a journey. Let's just get into the second to last question. Waste no time. Here it is, Q9. Which of these is not on the top 10 most expensive stamps in the world list? Red Mercury, Hawaiian Missionaries, or Inverted Benny? The most expensive stamp in the world was auctioned off for $9.4 million. I can't wait for the day I'm rich enough to spend close to $10 million on a stamp. The correct answer here is one we made up. There is a stamp of a Curtiss JN4 biplane flying upside down known as the Inverted Jenny, but there's no expensive stamp called the Inverted Benny, and 8 of you got that right. Oh my gosh, so that means we have 8 of you who are left, unless of course there are people rejoining. I don't see anyone rejoining now, so that means 8 of you are ready for our final question. If you win the game today, take a screenshot of your win and post it to social media with the hashtag SwagIQ and include your share link, and I will personally come through and like those photos. Yes, you will get a like from the Swag Queen. Okay, if you're playing along for those SBs right now, you want to listen up because this next question is worth 4 bonus SB. You ready for it? Okay, here it is, Q10. Which of these fictional movies was not mentioned on Seinfeld? Prognosis Negative, Sack Lunch, or Stuck in the Rain? I have been on a pretty serious Seinfeld binge lately, and it's becoming pretty problematic, but I have perfected Elaine's dance moves. Oh, gonna fall off here. It would be a lot less awkward if there were a little bit of music. So I'm just gonna stop that right now. Seinfeld featured a bunch of fake movies during its run. Sack Lunch was the movie Elaine saw instead of The English Patient, and Prognosis Negative is the film Elaine sees with Jerry and then refuses to see with George. But Stuck in the Rain is another one we made up, and wow, 6 of you answered that one right, so that means 6 of you are splitting our grand prize. Wow, the 6 winners, you guys are each getting $180. Wow, I am so so excited about this. Nightwing00, Splozo, BR, Patanod, Marching Twinkie 3, Yo-Yo Dude, Ashley527. You guys are all getting $180. What are you gonna buy with that? I'm so excited for you. So congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SB, which you can redeem for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. All you gotta do is tap that claim button now to get your share of the grand prize. And if you didn't win the big one, but you were earning those extra SBs along the way, like I said you should, tap that claim button now so you can bank them for later. Also, if you've enjoyed this chance at winning big money, please take a moment after the game to give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes or Google Play. That way more people can find out about Swag IQ and the prizes can grow even more. All right, well, that's it for today. I'm going to be here tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, with more money on the line, and you'll have another chance to win it all. I'm Devin Howard, your swag queen. You've been playing Swag IQ.